Welcome back. It is day 177 of our road to 2200. We're at 2053. So, we found Mr. Giulio, or Miss Giulio, who knows. And we have the white pieces, and there's a Sicilian on the board, so we're going to go A3. We're still learning this kind of position, but... Okay, like, I've never seen A5. I'm already out of book. I don't know what to do against this. Obviously, you can't play this because then takes, they take the rook. However, there's a pretty big concession with the move A5 here. It gives a hole here. So I'm thinking I can just play this in Grand Prix style, and it's kind of interesting, I guess. I don't know. I'm going to play it like a Grand Prix, and I'm just going to develop my knight, get my bishop out. I don't know, I could go to one of these squares. If I go here, I think they might jump in with the knight. So let's go ahead and play bishop to c4. And it looks like they want to play for d5. If they were to play d5, is there an issue with that? Also, maybe there's ideas of going here, but then they definitely play d5. But maybe I can push and then try to jump in like this. That way, if they play d5, I can take en passant. Queen takes. Seems okay. Let's go ahead and play e5. Taking a little space, although I don't know if they go here, yeah. Do I want to play this? Trade off the bishop. Or do I want to come all the way back and play for this kind of idea? They get a lot of the center, but I think bishop a2, staying along this diagonal. Actually, maybe we should have went this way. I'm already a little upset with my plan. I want to put my knight here. I don't know if it's worth it yet, though. I could castle. No, let's put our knight here. It's got to be a good move. And maybe we play like c3, trying to go for d4 and rotate the bishop this way, potentially long term. Because the bishop's not doing anything along this diagonal. So I can come in. I also kind of want to try and attack this way. Can I play d4? If takes, knight takes. I think d4 is good. d4 and then c3. If they don't take, of course. If I ever need to protect this, I can always push the pawn. If they push their pawn, maybe I'll just play knight here. Okay, but rather they go like that. That's an interesting choice. Could go here, even just threatening to win the pawn. No, we're going to put the knight in here now, because I think they wanted to put the bishop here. And I want to disable that. Okay, but rather they go like there. What about going c4 now? If pawn takes, bishop takes, trade, I'd be happy with that. I can't castle. Might be an issue. If takes, I can always take with the knight. So let's play c4. We got a lot of pawn tension in the center there. Yeah, they decided to trade. So we're going to take with the knight. Of course, knight takes. If knight takes, queen takes. This knight is very, very strong. That's kind of what I'm playing for. And we're threatening to win a pawn if we want. Okay, they go there. Where do I want to go with my queen? Do I want to go here? And then try to castle? If I go on this diagonal, well, they can't even play that. They're probably going to try and rotate this way. I think this is a good move. Although maybe staying on this diagonal is a little bit bad. But I'm just thinking like maybe ideas of this, like h4 and then rotating the queen here. They go check, but we can just play g3. Okay, this is an interesting plan by my opponent. They're trying to go here. I could go here. If they slide in, I can long castle. I mean, it looks a little bit crazy allowing this, but just long castle and we should be okay. There's a threat on this pawn. This is still threatened. But I don't really want to open up these lines, although it's probably going to happen. Probably going to happen. Interesting. So they probably want to sacrifice. So if I long castle, what if I take rook here? No, they can't because the rook's hanging. So why don't I just take here? We attack the... Yeah, they sacrifice, but now look at this. Oh, my queen. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, no. Oh, I got so tunneled. Oh, that is not good. Oops. Big oops. Okay, I guess we're going to trade and play this position. I'm going to castle. We have a pass pawn. I mean, oh my gosh. I actually can't believe that. I completely missed. I like absolutely completely missed this. I guess let's attack this. I mean, I can push. They take. Can I take here? Take, push. Knight here. I'm going to push and try to control this diagonal. I'm 1 square away from promotion. Of course, they can play that. They want check and checkmate. Let's come back, though. Protect the pawn. They cannot take because I promote with check. I mean, this is very tricky for my opponent. The threat is promotion here, and here is checkmate. So I am threatening to promote with checkmate on the board. So what do? Do you take and play that? Ooh, let's not pre-move that. Oh my gosh. Okay, but we just slide back. No, but then we can't promote. Check. Here. Takes, king up, back. And then I can just bring the other rook. I mean, we're probably still losing, though, is the issue. I want to promote. That's what I want to do. Can I deflect the queen? No, that gives the square. Okay, I think I have to do this. And slide back. But I slide back, it disconnects the rooks. I don't like that. Don't like that at all. Okay, I guess I'll go here. They're going to take this. I'm going to go here. Check, king up. There's check as well, but he would just run this way probably. Well, not after taking here. This is still tricky. Oh, there's that move right away. Oops, I missed that. It is what it is. So I missed a lot of stuff here. This is a bad move if we play knight f3. We just never had a good position. We were always losing. I just completely overlooked this. I shouldn't have stayed on the same diagonal. Let's play another one. I knew when I hit 2100 that I was going to go all the way back down to 2000. I knew it. It's fine. We have the fantasy variation. Recently, I lost against the fantasy being up 10 points of material, and my opponent's just playing a very boring line here. And I'll probably just lose because it's a very, very boring line. And I'm going to think that I should be better because of this isolated pawn, but then out of nowhere, my opponent will just outplay me. I'll make huge mistakes, and this is why I lose. It's because I trash talk myself. There's absolutely no need to trash talk myself, but I do it all the time. I give all that negative energy, and it's not good. I need to stop. I desperately need to stop doing that. So I'm looking at knight here, knight here. This stops the knight from coming to this square. I'm going to play knight here. They might want to jump the knight here, attacking this pawn. I think I'll just play king f8 in that position, maybe. Or maybe I'll just play g6. But I know what I want to do against isolated pawns, and that is blockade. Is there a threat to this? Not really, but he's probably just trying to trade. There's no check with the knight. He can go back and I'll just take. Or I guess he'd have to go here, takes, knight takes. I don't think that's great though. I know, I just probably want to bring my bishop out this way. Instead they go there. They don't want my bishop coming in. Fair. But now let's start putting pressure on the pawn. They cannot go here to protect it. And protect it that way. Now what? Now what? The bishop doesn't really have a great square to develop to. I could maybe develop this way in the future. But maybe just going here makes some sense. I could also castle and try to bring my rook here. Or rook here, I guess. I'm going to castle and play rook e8. I just want to put pressure on this. This is also a weakness. This we would just take, which helps them actually. Well, here we would actually do that. So I kind of expected them to play there. I'm just trying to figure out how I should play. Maybe not hanging this pawn is a good idea. Here opens up everything. I mean, I could jump in with a check and lose the knight. Let's not do that. Let's just play b5. You can't really take. Or can you? You definitely can. You absolutely can take that pawn. Because, okay, they missed it. Let me show. Knight takes. If I take their bishop, they take my knight. I take here, they take. It's them winning a pawn. But instead they go there. So let's go ahead and trade off that bishop. I'm quite happy to actually see that, to be honest. Because now I can probably play something like this and just try to go here. Trying to put pressure on the isolated pawn. That is what I want to do. Okay, they want to get rid of this knight. Can I take here, push? I can't commit to this because it weakens the square way too much. So my knight's probably going to have to reroute somewhere. Probably going to have to go here. But if I got the knight to this square, that wouldn't be that bad, to be honest. Maybe we start with... well, do I want the... No, we want a rook on e8. We know that. And then probably a rook on d8 as well. But we also want to push our pawns at some point. Yeah, and now we need to complete the plan of getting our knight to c5. Knight jumps in. Is there a big threat to that? I don't really see one. I mean, I feel like we just play knight here. I could also jump here. They want to go here, actually. That is what they want. They want to get rid of my bishop. Sneaky little buggers. I could play this. They go here. Then I can just slide up. Here, and then if it takes, I can take here. No, I can't. There's a knight there, you dummy. There's a knight there. Maybe I want to play rook up then. I don't want that coming in. I do not. Always got to be thinking about what they want as well, because this is quite an annoying move, to be honest. Maybe we want to play a6 and then go c5. I'm not underestimated how strong the bishop, or what the bishop on this diagonal is actually stopping me from being able to do. Now they want this. This is protected. We don't have to worry about that. So they just want to go here anyways. Here. Knight takes, knight takes. Bishop takes. Knight in is what I'm worried about. I don't really know what I can play. Oh my gosh. I could play knight here. Bishop takes, pawn takes. You know what? We're gonna say you can double my pawns. Go ahead. Because we're gonna have an open B file. And it kind of solves one issue at the moment. Although it's really probably not that good. But It's what we're gonna go for. They don't have to take, of course. But it opens up an attack here. And what? How am I hanging pieces like this? Oh my goodness, man. My goodness. My goodness, I should not be playing chess today. Apparently. Wow. And that's just checkmates. What? What am I doing? Opponent played with a 91, I played with a 75. We were slightly better until we blundered everything. As we've been doing lately. Like, you have to be kidding me. Like, we just hung a piece in one move. I did this the other day, too. Just a one-move blunder like that. Like, what? Man, this whole... Okay, well... I appreciate you watching me suffer yet another day. We don't give up. It is what it is. It happens. Thanks for watching.